Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. One of my viewers or subscribers, I'm pretty sure he's a subscriber because he sends me stuff all the time, sent me a link to a video of a way to do a stencil font that I never thought of, and it makes life a lot easier. Of course, you can go on the internet and especially go to DA Fonts and get you a stencil font, but that changed the font. If the customer has a font they want to keep, and they need to just, so you need to stencil, like in this one, 2, 3, 4, 5 different items. So we're going to left click, right click, and make our stencil. You can make you can make the stencil as small as you'd like. I'm thinking about that thickness. I'm going to go ahead and convert it to black. And then well, it doesn't really snap to it. Let's see if we do this. Let's see if we go to Object. Let's break it apart and then grab it all. Well, let's see if that works. Yeah, see, it snaps to the, well, it doesn't look like it's in the center. Let's go back. Having trouble moving it. Let's just take it back and, okay, it snapped to the center. Now, hit the plus key on your keyboard and go to the center. Well, I guess there's really no, that says it's the center, but you're just going to have to eyeball it on that one. I don't use Control D in this case. Now see, that's centered, but it's not in the center of what we want to stencil. And this would be a good point to make your nudge factor like 0.01. And then, because your hand can't move that small amount to make it look like that. And the reason I'm not using Control D is because if I use Control D, it's going to put another one, which isn't really that problem, but I'm going to put that one like right there. Now, what I know we have to do is select all the text and go up to Object, and we'll combine them for this. Well, that didn't work. Let's see if we can't just group them together. Now, the old way, what I used to do is I would take this, and well, I'm going to show you that. The old way I used to do it would be like this. Well, there's two ways you could do it. I would actually cut those lines out, but you could, okay, here's what you could do. I'm going to select all these lines. I'm going to hold down the Alt key and select all my lines. Whoop, let me make sure I get them all. I wasn't holding down the Alt key. Okay, I've got those 5 lines selected. I'm going to go up to Object, or excuse me, go up to Object and convert the outline to an object. Then what you could do is, this font is only less than 3 inches, so set your nudge factor to 3. And because it's an object and not a line anymore, this will work. And then just nudge this down. And what it's doing is making a stencil of that. Now, this is still pretty good, but the new way, you're going to be impressed. I was. And if we do it one more time down, you can see it's a stencil font. So let's just delete that. Well, we'll leave it. And so now this is a group. Let's select them all and go right here with the tool I never use is trim. And look what now happens. This is still a group, so we can take it down there, and that quickly, it stenciled it. Let me go over that again. This is a big deal. The lines don't have to be conjoined, the 5 lines, but the other ones do. So if we look at this text, it's regular, well, it's already done. I've got to back up further before I did it. So if we look at this, well, I've got that grouped together. It's just a regular font. But because it's a group, we can select everything and go right here to trim. I very seldom ever use trim. And then look at this. There's your stencil font. That quick. I mean, if you had to do a lot, that's going to save you a lot of time. So I thank that viewer subscriber for have watched enough of my videos as I don't think you've ever done a video on the trim and I had not. Anyway, I hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.